Hello, hello, hello. How exciting it is to be back with you once again. It is Stevie Aisha Mills, and I'm so excited because this is a woman that we are about to meet. I've heard about her. I've been able to connect to her platform. My coach, Dr. Marilyn Porter, told me great things about her years and years ago, so this is years in the making that we actually get to have this conversation. And without any further ado, I want to welcome Cheron K. Griffin. Hello, Cheron. How are you?
Hi, Stevie. I am wonderful. Thank you for asking.
So welcome. I'm excited because your platform is just amazing. I was on something very, very recently. I was like, wow, y'all need to do this every week. I hope it does come back. But I want you to introduce yourself so that we can know who you are.
Okay, well, first of all, I want to say thank you for the opportunity. But my name is Cheron K. Griffin. I'm an author, speaker, and I am a personal development life coach. Besides that, I just like to create content that's going to change lives.
Wow. I love that. I love
Thank
that.
you.
I love that. There's so much richness in that because what you just said, create content that's going to change lives, right? Because everybody is talking about content right now. And so,
wow.
Yes, content is something because people, in this online world that we live in, people need content. That's what we live and breathe on. So the thing that resonates with me the most in the show, the conversation with Stevie, what we do here is definitely we talk about the fact that people, the why behind the what of what people do. And so that just resonated with me because the whole thing of, a lot of people have skills in being content creators or copywriters or whatever word you want to add to it. But when you said that just now, it just struck a chord inside of me that you said content that changes lives. And so I would love for you to just explore that a little bit more and tell us, how do you do that or anything about what resonates and came up for you when you decided to say that.
Well, anything that I do is going to empower people. It's going to provoke thought, and it's going to make you make some decisions. So I created Preacher's X's reality show back in 2013. I wrote the book, 3 p.m., The Preacher, The Power, The Penis in Me, about my transformation from being married to 2 preachers and then coming into my own. I wrote a book, ICU, Igniting Hope and Preventing Suicide. The book was written in emojis. I have a journal for women, but it's also a book, and it's entitled 134 Reasons You Don't Have a Man. So everything I do is about changing lives. It's making you look at the inner you. It's making you look at the world around you, and it's provoking you to do something with your own personal life.
Wow.
So that's who I am.
I love it. Not only is it empowering, but it also is very much still in marketing, because my background is in PR. It's very much on the cutting edge of provocative. You want people to understand, because we love the snatchy, catchy, oh my gosh, did she just say that type of titles? And so people are going to remember that. I love it. And yes, and I am excited. So tell us about your show. I know that you just mentioned a reality show, and I know a little bit about your story because my coach has told, but I want people to understand your story. So I'm going to give you the room to talk to us.
Well, Preacher's Exes was created because I am a preacher's ex times 2 again. So anyway, my ex-husband had stopped paying spousal support. And I sat on the couch and I said, okay, God, what are we going to do? And that came to me, and I created it. And it was meant to show other preachers' wives or ex-wives that they can stand alone. that after being married or in the spotlight of a preacher, you can do something to change your own life. You could become that person that's shining. And it was just meant to empower women all over, because what I know about religion, a lot of times, that it puts women in the background and the man up front. But I wanted women all over to say, I can do this.
Wow. Wow. Empowering, even by you saying that, because it's true. And, a lot of my work is done in visibility. And I always tell people there's not too much difference between us and the women in hidden figures, because we all essentially have the opportunity to be hidden figures. It's up to us now with the technology we have and the ease that we have in social media to show up. We have no excuses. Back then, they had a reason. They didn't have what we have, and we just happened to hear about their story. But I think that's incredible that you are taking it to the next level and saying, instead of me sitting in my pain, I've pushed it to purpose. And
yes.
that is, how do you feel about that?
As you were talking, I was thinking, and I want people to know that you can be healed. That's what I think about it. You can be healed. A lot of people stay in the misery and the pain, but you need to take that pain and do something with it. You need to forgive. Not only forgive the individual, but forgive yourself for whatever reason, and then heal past the pain, and then turn that pain into your passion and then into your profit, because someone needs something that we all have. And there's room enough for all of us. Why? Because there's, I think, 6 billion people in this world. So trust me, somebody is going to hear you, somebody's going to buy into you, and somebody is going to learn and listen. So that's just where I am. Heal. And a lot of times people say, but I just can't get through. Yes, you can. You have to make a choice, a conscious effort every day. I'm going to choose to be happy. I'm going to choose to smile. I'm an authentically happy person, but people automatically assume that I wake up happy every day. No, I'm just like the person next door. I have my own issues, things that I deal with, but I choose to be happy. I say, okay, you got 48 hours to get through whatever it is. So if you need to kick, scream, cry, roll on the floor, call on Jesus, call on Buddha, whoever you got to call a friend, then you need to do that. But, baby girl, you need to get up after that and keep moving forward.
Amen. And I love that you talk in your bio, and I want to hit on this piece so that when, as the listeners are reading your bio, the fact that you are doing something magnificent with, you started in business with a corporate background, right? You were doing something as dental hygienist, right? But not just a regular dental hygienist. Oh, my gosh. So tell us about that and the experience you had on that.
Okay, well, a registered dental hygienist, and it was very interesting even getting in the field because I didn't know what a dental hygienist was. I know I went to the dentist, and I know the doctor cleaned my teeth, but I had just had my daughter who was 3 months, and I went on an interview at a dental office for a receptionist, and it was about 30 women there. And I knew I didn't have the job because the lady said, oh, do you have any children? I was like, absolutely. She's 3 months. And, okay, anyway, I knew I didn't have the job, went downstairs to my dentist, and I just said, hey, Dr. Royal, I just had a baby. I need a job bad. And he said, well, I'm looking for a dental assistant, and I'll train you. I got in. He started training me. I guess I was good at what I did, and he said, you should go to school for dental hygiene. And when he said that, I applied right away. I got in, and that has taken me so many places, licensed in 8 different states, And then becoming the dental hygienist to the Philadelphia 76ers and other celebrities and CEOs and CFOs and things like that. So I just love the atmosphere of being with people. And because I was so comfortable in it and comfortable in communicating, I figured that, hey, I need to help people on a bigger scale. Because one thing about dental hygiene, you're looking at body language, and that's very important. You have to know how to communicate. You have to know how to sell. And that profession has catapulted me into becoming a personal development life coach. So I have history in that arena. And I have to say, I lived in Alaska twice. And a doctor that I was working for up there, I had moved from Alaska into the Maryland area. And he called me like within a few months, and he said, hey, I need you to come back. And for him to pay for my whole family to come back, 4 of us at that time, pay for the shipping of my household goods and my car, that speaks volume of who I am in that field. So I loved it. It did great things for me, but I'm somewhere different in my life right now.
I love that, and I wanted to bring that piece out because so many people don't utilize their jobs, their careers as a tool, and that's essentially what you've done, and that's amazing. That's amazing. I have one more question. This 15 minutes goes fast. It's so funny.
Yes,
I'm
it
like,
does.
oh, my God. We can keep talking. I love it. I'm so glad that we
girlfriends, right?
Because when I tell you that, I think it's been at least 2014, I think, when Dr. Porter told me about you. It was.
Oh, wow.
So it's been a long time, 2014, 2015, I think. When she told me about you. So
thank you to her. Thank you, Dr. Porter.
Yes. So as soon as I saw that show, your show, look, I'm like, your show you did, because it's bigger than just something you got to do one time. You got to keep doing it. It was great. It was awesome.
Oh,
when I saw that. You're welcome. I was just overjoyed because I was like, this is the lady that I have been hearing about, and I didn't even know that at the time, but I felt it in like spirit that you were the lady that she had talked about. I was like, something about her. But the last question I have, and then I of course want to get your contact information, but the question is, and it's a fill in the blank question, it's Stevie, we cannot leave the conversation today without your listeners knowing, and then fill in the blank.
That you can have anything that you desire, period.
Amen. That's a whole sermon right there. And it is. That blessed me. Amen. I'm receiving and believing everything.
Amen.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for just the work that you do. And I definitely want to get your contact information for the people so that they can connect however you want them to. So go ahead and give us that, please.
Yes, ma'am. Well, first of all, I want to say again, thank you for the opportunity, Stevie, to be on such a wonderful platform. But my website is Cheron's World, CHERONS, as in Sam, world.com. But all things social media is Cheron K. Griffin, CHERON KGRIFFIN, and we get down on the Cheron K. Griffin 2 page. So I love it.
And I love the fact that you're like, yes, honey, we having fun over there. We talking, but we having fun. And
yes.
I love that. That's incredible.
Thank
it's definitely a place where I am coming to. I'm staying connected. Now that we connected for real, girl, I'm staying connected.
Oh, thank you so much, and I appreciate the opportunity, and I'm staying connected, too. So if you need me, holler at me.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Everybody,
Thank you.
Y'all have to stay connected to Cheron. You can hear just the joy and the just sweetness and the amazingness and the humbleness all through her voice and her being. So that's somebody you need in your life. I am just excited that she has been here with us. And I, again, am Stevie Mills. If you know how to spell my first name, Stevii, you can find me everywhere. But I also have a free gift for you. We talked about Dr. Marilyn Porter, and she is featured in the book that I have called Cultivating Your It Factor. You just go to cultivatingyourItFactor.com and download your free copy. And it was 14 of us talk about the must-haves that you must have to create a personal brand. So, guys, make it a great day. Do not have a great day. Make it a great day. Why? Because you, and yes, you too have the power to do so. Bye for now.
Thank you.